So I thought I'd go for a winter scene today, so I'm just going to grab the big hake brush and just a little bit of water, not a huge amount, and I'm just going to really restrict the palette. I have squeezed the paint out a little bit too big, I think. I haven't given myself any space really, but it's just what it does do, it gives you a chance to really just mix everything together and see how much I can go without making a complete mess. Now that, straight away, that's gone muddy. So it'll take a little bit of getting used to. Add a bit of Payne's grain to that. So quite a high horizon line, and then I'm going to scrape a building in there, so I want that nice and dark. In fact, I might scrape 2 or 3. Just flick them up like that. Just make like little trees. So then you grab a bit of card. There's one building. Let's have like another one just right in front of it like that, facing us. Have another one over there. That one, and another one. Take some of that paint and just mix it about a little bit. And if I can grab the rigger brush, take a little bit of colour off on there, and it's always hard to resist a few little posts here and there. Also got like a tree there. In fact, I might need just give that a quick dry first, I think. So I'll just take a bit of dark off there, and I'm going to have a tree or something there. I'll stick another one there, right in front of those buildings, which helps create depth. A bit more colour on the brush. Let's have something over on this side. Got a few leaves on there. Just a few little things. Oh, big posts up here. Some big posts just push straight down. Imagine. I shouldn't really be putting the shadows in like this now, but I just can't resist it. Don't know why. Right then, if I just grab the hake brush and just going to get into a bit of raw sienna, just like that. Just get some dollops on there, and I'm going to imagine there's like a that's the walkway, and then also on this side something like that, like a little like hedges, whatever you want to, whatever they are. Give it a quick dry. I just want to darken those hedges a little bit, give them a bit more darker tone. So just take a little bit of Payne's Grey, ultramarine, a bit of raw sienna in there as well. So quite dark down there. Let's give it there like that. Yeah. Quite dark as well. What I do want are some shadows. So I'm going to do is just have they're just too dark, so tell you what, let's create a path. Use this to just actually pull some out of there like that. Right, and start that again. I think part of the problem is the palette's just way too crowded. I shouldn't have done what I've done here. Just have a few little shadows on here. Let's have one from that tree. And quick dry. Now what I might do this time is do a bigger figure than what I normally do. What sort of inspired me to do that is that I've done these post moles too big. So instead of having a little man walking away, I'm going to have a big one. Actually, I might go into a bit of light red here. Bit of red. And it's pretty quite big. So this is just his back. And I'm going to switch to blue. That little bit of red in front. I'm just working well put on the paper really. I'm going to make that his dog in front of him. And I'm going to pull some shadows straight across there like that. Just pull various shadows of things. Do you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to reduce the size of those posts. I don't like them. I'm just going to go. I'm just going to pretend they're shadows. Stick them right down there. And all I've done, I've rubbed out what I've just done with a bloke. Let's whack that back in. Use some red so it's nice and bright. And then blue on the bottom. Dog back in. What else can we have? Just have a few more things. I think I'm going to stop there, I think. Ooh. I'm just going to sign it down here and call that one finished. So let's stick a mount on that and see what it looks like. So this is what the finished works looks like, all mounted up. So let's have a closer look at it. So I've got a very simple background sky. I mean the painting was predominantly sort of Payne's grey, ultramarine, raw sienna. In fact, let me show you the palette. You can see the palette. What I've done, I've squeezed too much paint out and given myself very little space for mixing. But anyway, for this one, it was predominantly sort of Payne's grey, ultramarine, raw sienna, touch of burnt umber, and just a bit of light red for the figure. So that's, you can see I've used those colours and sort of put the trees in really strong in tone so I could scrape the buildings in. And I've done the same thing on the other side. And then coming forward, you can see a little bit of rigger work here, just popping in a few trees. You can see what I've used, just almost dry brushed on the leaves, the last of the leaves to fall off those winter trees. Probably got a bit mad with all the fence posts I've gone fence post crazy on this one. I was going to stick them in the hedges there, but I couldn't resist putting them in. You can see where originally these were massive. They were about that big. Mine's too big. That's why I lost the scale of the figure. That's why I did the figure bigger than what I normally do. But I think that the figure actually worked out not too bad, I think. But you can see I've took the tops off them just to make them a little bit smaller, just to fit in with the scale a bit better. Darken the hedges, and then push these shadows straight across. Maybe the shadows would have looked better if they were the same sort of colour as the sky. I think it might possibly work better. But the road sort of sweeps up to our little man. Just make out his little sort of abstract dog in front of him as he sort of trudges his way towards his little cabin up there amongst the trees. So that's it for this one. Thanks as always for watching. Please do, if you can, take the opportunity to visit me over at patreon.com/Stephen Cronin. There's over 260 videos on there that aren't on YouTube. Just click on the collections and you'll see them all there, all listed for you. Anyway, until then, if you've got any questions, please ask. Thanks as always for your support. Keep practicing. This painting, as all the others, are on my eBay shop. And I'll see you again soon.